Kramer 1372 was right. When I posted my end of month 8 video, Kramer 1372 said, "Wow, 8 months already? That was quick." I feel the same way. Unfortunately, it was actually over 9 months. I'm just that far behind. On to testosterone talk. If you're new, here's what I'm taking. If you're not, the only change I made last month was an addition of a 0.5 milligram of anastrozole per week. Looking at my notes, I actually started the extra 0.5 milligram of anastrozole almost 4 weeks before the last video posted. At that point, I didn't notice any positive effects from the addition. It's been almost 8 weeks now, and I can tell that my libido is back to normal, and my joints and tendons don't hurt like they did. The joint and tendon pain, however, could have also come from the fact that I was grossly overtraining. Which brings me to NSAIDs. Ibuprofen for me. I read a study that said NSAIDs can delay muscle healing by blocking inflammation. There are several studies out there, and some say they do, and some say they don't. I'm old, and I hurt whether I lift or not, so I took almost 2,000 milligrams of ibuprofen a day, every day. After reading the study, I quit NSAIDs cold turkey. Within a day, I felt like I had fallen down some steps. I just felt beat up. By the time I was able to comfortably do my next push day, it had been 15 days since my last one. When I did it, all of my numbers were through the roof. My seated rows went up 10 pounds, and instead of 15 reps, I got it for 18 reps. My wide grip pull down went up 20 pounds, and I got it for 3 extra reps as well. This continued through the entire workout. I don't know if NSAIDs delay your healing, but I have found out that if you take enough of them, they can certainly mask overtraining, or gross overtraining in my case. This got me thinking. Since I started TRT, I've done all kinds of training styles. Bro splits, PPL, separate arm days, 3-second negatives, high intensity, low volume, and low intensity, high volume. The one thing that they all had in common was I start failing on the recovery side a little after 4 weeks in. Some would say just deload every 4 weeks, but I'm not sure that's the answer for an old dude. So the first time in my life, I'm doing a routine that centers around recovery. Here's what I'm doing to add in recovery. I'm weightlifting 3 days a week. I'm doing a PPL split. I'm sticking an off day in between the workout days, and I'm taking the weekend off as well. So Mondays push, Tuesdays off, Wednesdays pull, Thursdays off, Fridays legs-ish, Saturday and Sunday off. I'm still doing 3 exercises per body part, but instead of doing 3 work sets, I'm doing 2 sets to failure per exercise. My compound movement rep range for the first set is from 5 to 8, and my second set is from 15 to 20. This lets me dip my Fred Flintstone toe in the strength end and the hypertrophy end. My isolation rep range for both sets will be 10 to 15. As for cardio, I have 2 cardio days per week. Tuesday after my push day, I do zone 4 and 5 cardio. This is strictly for heart health, and it is not done fasted because fat burning isn't the goal. Thursday after my pull day is my fasted cardio day. That's before breakfast, zone 2 cardio, just for fat burning. I try to do 45 minutes or so. I'm going to give this program 8 to 12 weeks before I make any changes to see if it works. But just in case it does, here's some recent vids and pics. I think I'm about as lean as I'm going to get living a normal lifestyle. My wife is happy, so I guess that's good enough for me. I've noticed my stomach looks better full than it does empty. That's nasty. I guess I could use it like an inspirational video. Yes, it looks disgusting, but it only reminds you of how far you have come. All the adversity, all the trials and tribulations, all the sacrifices of missing out on really tasty food. Those eggs had a half stick of butter and a half a block of cheese in them. And that is country ham. Grandma cooking at its finest. I hope this video was educational and inspirational. Thanks for watching and have a great day.